want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
It is zero dark 30, blasted out of the bunker, and it seems like just 2-3 hours ago, we finished up the Zoo Sunday Night Live, and here we are back. I got some Z's. I hope you got some rest as well. And I wake up, browse the news as I get my coffee, and lo and behold, there's a new article being published, a new event being reported on, that Jerome Powell is being investigated for criminal activity. Now, Jerome Powell is not a criminal, supposedly. He's supposed to be the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank. The chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank is under criminal investigation. What is this, a frickin' Batman comic book series? Are we in Gotham City, where the most powerful are also the most criminally connected? It seems like it. It feels like it's a frickin' comic book with what's going on. Right? Who is he, Mayor Daley, or, what? Unbelievable. Now, we know they spent billions of dollars renovating, remodeling a bank. Billions. Folks, billions of dollars creates an underground military base. They spent billions of dollars creating a banker's delight, right? A secret lair, a hollowed out volcano. This is what is next? I'll tell you what's next. Another comic book villain, a bald woman who wears a diaper on her head, is also under investigation, right? This is Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar from Somalia, right? The incestuous, fraudulent, lying sack of traitorous crap. Ilhan Omar is under investigation also for her participation and her role in all of the fraud going on in Minnesota. Once again, another comic book villain in real life. Just incredible what is going on. And it's not just thousands of dollars. It's not a bank robbery, folks. They're not going in and getting a sack full of cash and running. It is billions of dollars that have been stolen. And just like the comic books, politicians are coming out of the woodwork to support. How dare you investigate Jerome Powell? I'm going to block all of your efforts to keep the government running and keep law and order, truth and justice, and the American way going. If you don't let my co-conspirator, and they're all co-conspirators, folks. Where does it end? You see, Jerome Powell could have resigned, but maybe his bosses wouldn't let him at the secret hall of injustice. It's just incredible. I mean, as a kid, as a little boy, 4-year-old John gets up every morning, not going to kindergarten yet, and I want to watch Batman. Every day I had an episode of Batman and Robin, and the chief of police, the mayor of Gotham City would send out the bat signal and get Bruce Wayne, and they'd solve the mysteries. The super villains like the Riddler and the Penguin, and of course the Joker. Holy crap. Those criminals, those super villains are no less comical than the ones we have today in office. Literally. We have just the most fucking ridiculous people. You got that one Hindu dude who's like 80 years old. He's got a giant mop on his fucking head he calls hair. And he runs around accusing... You got a big fat guy named Jerry No-Nads Nadler in Congress. Right? He looks like He looks like the homosexual version of the Penguin. Unbelievable. It is a comic book fairy tale of crime. I mean, if there was one thing that Rush Limbaugh got right, and he got a lot of things right, by the way, was when he said politics is like Hollywood for ugly people. We can't get anything fixed, right? You've got Vivek Ramaswamy. Talk about a name that sounds like a fucking supervillain. Vivek Ramaswamy. He's out there. His fucking bodyguard is running illegal drugs. It really is a comic book crime syndicate. Can you believe this shit? What kills me is they're so powerful, yet somehow actual investigations are happening. I don't expect convictions, folks. I don't expect prosecutions and jail time because there's no one with any real fucking integrity in Washington, in the Justice Department, in the Attorney General's office, in the FBI. There's no one that's going to actually say, stand aside, civilians. I'll handle this in the name of justice. Not going to fucking happen. Right now, there is no dynamic duo crime-fighting people, right? I mean, Dan Bongina, he pretended, I'm going to get in there and make arrests and stuff, and I'll do things that you'll be talking about the things and stuff. And I'll get that Jeffrey Epstein guy. By golly. I mean, Kash Patel, he should be one of the superheroes. He can't see straight, but he can see into the future. Right? He knows where the bad guys are going to be because his cross-eyed vision lets him see farther than normal humans. I mean, literally, Kash Patel looks like a fucking supervillain. Right? I'm going to get revenge because my eyes don't work and I'm mad at the world. Oh, it's unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Wow. Congress, at least when it was all white men, old, at least you knew what you were dealing with. Now we have no fucking clue who's lying and who's not. I mean, years ago, we had Jesse the Body Ventura, former pro wrestler, former actor, and former Navy SEAL, ran for governor. You know, he's bald, big giant muscly dude with a big old mustache. He looked like Lex fucking Luthor, but he was on the good side. You know, he got scared right out of politics. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a Republican, marries into the strongest Democrat family ever, combining superpowers with the Republicans and Democrats. Arnold Schwarzenegger, whose dad was a Nazi. Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, talk about another criminal. I mean, the Batman thing, folks, the comic books with their ridiculous accents, the way they dress. You know, watch the movies, watch the Tim Burton Batman films and go, I know that politician. I know that fucking cop. We know those guys. They're all there. Mr. Freeze, right? Even the very first one that Tim Burton did in 88, 89. You know, with Jack Nicholson as the Joker, right? And Jack Palance as his boss before he killed him. Right? And how about Two-Face? There's a fucking criminal right out of the comic book. That's just about everyone. That's John Toon. You know, he talks English here and talks Arab there. Talks like he's an American and then hands over everything he can to a bunch of Muslims. Muslims hate America. Muslims hate Christianity. Muslims hate white people. It's part of their culture to hate us. It's like they're born supervillains. And the bravery of these fucking people. Unbelievable. Just like supervillains. They're not afraid to just come out and tell you who they are now. When we take control, we're going to kill you. We're going to come into your house. We're going to make you play by Sharia law. We're going to take your wives and your daughters, and you're going to give us all your money, and we own you. This is our country now. You get out of our country. We built this country. I mean, the stupid, fucking outlandish, crazy comic book type shit they say. They should be deported, arrested immediately for stupid. Folks, welcome to SHTF 2026. I'll see you all tonight at the club.